sure to subscribe the channel. Let's get started. In this video, I am going to show you how to sort the data based on the color. Here in this sheet, I have a data with multiple colors. This data is colored based on the employee's sales performance, where green represents top performer, yellow means average performer, and red indicates respective employee's sale performance is low. This data looks good, but what if I want to see the data in such a way that top performers should show up first, then average performers, and then lower performers should come at the end? To get this, I would start by clicking on any cell, which has color. In this case, all the columns are colored, so I can click on any cell, and then go to Data tab, and from there I will click Sort button, which will bring the Sort dialog box. Here, I have to select a condition, and for that I will select a sort by column, and I will select any column since all the columns are colored. Then, do I need to sort by values or by text? No, usually, we sort the data by number or text, but here I want to sort by color, so I will select the cell color from the Sort On list. I will pick the sorting order from Order List. Here you will see that Excel has determined all the available colors from text we are using for the sorting and showing only those colors. Since I want to show top performers first, I will select green. If I hit OK, list will put green on top, but I want second color also to be yellow, and for that, I will click on Add Level button to add second condition. Here, it shows then by, that means, after sorting the data based on first row condition, what would be the second sorting condition? I will select Employee ID again, then Cell Color for Sort On, then in Order List, I will select yellow color, because I want yellow color to be second in my sorted list. Since we have only 3 colors, this should be enough for our sorting, but let me add third condition row as well. For that, I will click on Add Level, and then select Employee ID again, then Cell Color, and then for Order List, I will select red color, and in the last list, I will select on bottom, to inform Excel that I want red color to be in the last. Hit OK, and now your list is sorted. If you scroll down, you will see the green color at the top for the top sales performing employees, then yellow color for the average performers, and red color at the end representing low performing employees. I want you to know that it's also possible to sort the data based on the font color, and for that if you see the Sort dialog box, you will see the font color option in Sort On list. That means you can not only sort the data by cell color, but you can also sort them by font color. So this is one of lesser known ways by which users sort their data. I hope you will give it a try. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and like and share with your friends. See you in the next video.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel, Excel N Sheet. In this video, I will teach you 5 Excel time savers. This is going to be fun. Let's get started. Here I am in a spreadsheet with a list of fictional employees. And this spreadsheet still needs a lot of work done. Fortunately, these time savers will make it so much easier and quicker for me. Time saver number 1 is AutoSum with Alt equals. Let's look at how this works. Let's say I want to quickly add up all of the monthly sales of each individual employee to get a grand total for the entire company. Down here at the bottom of the data in column D, I'll just hold Alt, tap equals, and AutoSum is activated. Excel automatically assumes that I want to add up this range of data, which is correct. Now all I need to do is tap Enter on the keyboard, and there is the grand total auto-summed. Time saver number 2, double-click the fill handle. Let's say I need a new column, column H, and here in column H, I need to put in the data off for each employee. So I'll click on H1, type in day off, and let's say we start with Monday. John Doe has Tuesday off. Jane Smith has Wednesday. And this is just going to continue in this pattern. To continue the pattern, of course I could select Wednesday in this case, and then click and hold the click on the little green square in the lower right corner of cell H4. That's the fill handle. With the click held, I can drag down the range of days. Data, making sure I get to the proper place, and then release the mouse button, and all of that information is filled in. So that's nice, but there's a better, faster way. All you really have to do is click on H4 and then double-click on the fill handle, and the autofill is performed for you all the way down the range of data. Okay, what else do I need to improve about this spreadsheet? Well, I would like to change the formatting for column D. I want these numbers to show up as currency. I could do this though. Hard way. I could click on column D, for example, and then go up on the Home tab. In the number group, I could choose the formatting that I want for this range. Or I could just hold the Control key, hold the Shift key, and tap the $sign button. And the entire column of numbers now gets a dollar sign and commas to indicate that this is currency. How about percentages? If I hold Control, hold Shift, and tap the percent sign, the number formatting is changed to percent. Similarly, use Control, Shift, and pound sign for date. And Control Shift exclamation point turns them into general numbers, but you do see the commas applied there. So with number formats, definitely try Control Shift and then either dollar sign, percentage, pound sign, sign, at, or exclamation point. Time saver number 4. Use Control 1 to quickly format cells. In some ways, this is similar to what I just showed. So let's say, for example, I want to draw attention to the commissions earned. I could click on column G and press Control 1 and I get a Format Cells pop-up. I could certainly switch the number format, let's say, to currency, but I could also change the font, making it bigger, making it bold, even changing the color. You can also change the fill color, maybe making it gray, and then click OK, and those changes are all made. So Control 1 is just a bit faster than right-clicking to choose Format Cells, and it's also faster than going up here to the Home tab and using the font group. Time saver number 5 is use Control and Page Up or Page Down to quickly switch between sheets in a workbook. As you can see, I have 2 sheets, Sheet 1 and Sheet 2. In this workbook, the one I've been working in, and then there's another sheet I just added, which is empty right now. Now, how can I quickly go back and forth? Just hold the Control key and tap Page Up, and it will take you back to a previous tab. Control key and Page Down takes you to the next worksheet or spreadsheet in a workbook. So those are 5 Excel time savers. I hope you learned something new in this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comment if anything particular you want to know in Excel. See you in the next video.
Are you also struggling to find where your pointer is and want to highlight the current row like this when selection change? Let's jump in and set this up. Here's what we'll be working on. A sheet where the active row highlighting isn't set up yet. We're going to change that step by step. The first thing you'll do is select the entire worksheet. Super easy. Just press Ctrl+A on your keyboard. And boom, your whole sheet is selected. Next, head up to the Home tab and find the Styles section. There, you'll see an option called Conditional Formatting. Click on it, then choose New Rule. When the pop-up appears, look for the last option in the list. Use a formula to determine which cells to format. Select that option. Now, this is where the magic happens. You'll need to enter a formula that tells Excel how to highlight the active row. Here's what you'll type. It's also showing in your screen and included in the description as well. Equals row, open bracket, close bracket, equals, cell open bracket, between quotation, row, then close bracket. Let me say that again. Equals row, open bracket, close bracket, equals, cell open bracket, between quotation, row, then close bracket. This formula matches the current row number with the row of the active cell, making it light up beautifully. Once the formula's in, click on Format to choose your highlight color, which you want to see once any row is selected. You can go bold with something like yellow or red, or keep it subtle with a pastel shade, totally up to you. Here, I'm selecting yellow as fill color. Click OK, and just like that, your active row will be highlighted. It's already looking great. But here's the thing. Clicking other places isn't highlighting the row. You don't want just one row to stay highlight. Instead, you want Excel to update the highlighting dynamically as you click through different rows. To set this up, right-click on your Worksheet tab, down at the bottom, and select View Code. When the code editor opens, don't worry if it looks intimidating. It's easier than you think. If the correct worksheet isn't already open in the editor, use the drop-down at the top to select Worksheet. Now, between the lines that say Private Sub and End Sub, add this simple line of code. Target.calculate. Let me repeat that. Target.calculate. That's it. Close the editor and return to your worksheet. Now, as you click on any row, Excel will automatically highlight it for you. Try it out. It's super satisfying to see it work. That's it for today's tutorial. I hope you found this trick as useful as I do. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments how you're planning to use it. New to the channel? Make sure to hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss out on our other Excel tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have you ever needed Excel to display numbers in words, like converting 1250 into 1250? Or 365 to 365? In today's video, I'll show you a quick VBA trick to make that happen in just a few minutes. Hello friends. In this video we will see, if we need to convert numbers to words, then how can we do this? To do this, first of all, I will type equal to number, and as you can see I don't get any suggestion to convert number to words. Similarly, you would also be not getting this option, because Excel doesn't give you any ability to convert number into words. Now, I will tell you how to enable this functionality. First of all, you need to open a file. The link of this file is in description. Just copy that file path and open it in any browser. As soon as file opens, you will see the code like this. Select the whole code by pressing Ctrl+A and copy it. After copying, go back to Excel, and then right-click in Sheet tab and select View Code. You can do this with keyboard short Alt plus F11 as well. This will open a code window. Now you need to click on Insert menu and click on Module option. Paste the copied code here and close this window and go back to your Excel. Now, let's try by pressing equal to and type number, and you can see number towards function is available in the suggestion. Just select it, and select the cell and close the parenthesis and hit enter. Boom, your number is converted into the words. You can copy the formula in all the cells and you can see that all numbers are converted into words. That's all in this video. Make sure to download the full VBA code from the link in the description, try it in your own sheet, and let me know in the comments if it worked for you. If you find this video helpful, please give me thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, please let me know in the comment sections. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Many times we drag a formula beyond that what we need, just to consider in case if any new data comes that formula would cover. But that leaves us with some extra rows with zero. That's not only ugly but confusing as well. There is a new feature which solves this problem. It's called the dot operator. Let's see how to use it in this video and few of the real-life use cases. Let's see this example. Here we have products and the in-stock quantity, and we want to calculate the balance quantity on the side. If you want to do it for all of these cells, you might think of just pressing the equal sign and selecting all of the in-stock minus all of the sold quantities. As soon as you hit enter, you will see calculated data is filled in all the cells. That said, if I were to add some more data here, you'll notice that the formula doesn't automatically come lower down. Instead of dragging down the formula manually every time, you would think of selecting bigger range to accommodate new data. To do that, I can just double-click to edit the formula and increase the selection range like this, so we have some extra rows available. Now, when you hit enter, you'll see that all of data gets calculated, but the problem is that we have all of these zeros on the bottom, which are of no use and causes confusion, and obviously looks ugly too. To fix this, you can think of using the if statement, which will help you solve this problem. So here, let me delete this formula and simply write the if statement and put the condition. So my condition would be if the in-stock quantity minus the sold quantity is equals to 0, then put blank, else just put the result of that calculation, close the parenthesis and hit enter. Now just drag this formula all the way down to the bottom area and include few more rows as buffer. This looks better than before, but you'll notice when the actual value equals to 0, which can happen when in-stock minus sold quantity could be exactly 0, then we have nothing in here, which is even more confusing. And definitely for this simple calculation using the complicated if conditions is time-consuming. For all these reasons, Microsoft came up with the dot operator. All we need to do is select the relevant ranges, so let's say all of this in-stock range minus all of this sold range on the side, with some extra rows there, and if we just hit enter there, you'll notice we get the zeros, but now all we need to do is add the dot. You can see here in the colon, just after that, I need to put a dot. You heard it right, it's just a dot there, and another one on this side. When I hit enter now, you'll notice that it's actually showing us the 0 here, because 100 minus 100 is 0, but for anything below that, it's not showing any zeros. This is fully dynamic, so I can simply add data in next row and you can see that balance is calculated automatically. That's not all though. It doesn't just work for data below a certain range, it also works for data above it. Let me show you an example. Suppose that we've got this whole balance area which we want to basically copy into a separate sheet. So I can go on another sheet right here, and maybe it's better to select the whole column, this way we don't have to worry about how long our range is, so I can just select the whole. And hit enter. You notice when I do that, I have a 0 up top and I have a lot of zeros down below, which looks very ugly. That said, as you might recall earlier, we added a dot and that removed all of the zeros we had below. Now for the top part, as you might be able to guess, we just need to add a dot up front. Hit enter there, and now it's moved it all the way up, so the balance is our first row now. And of course, this is fully dynamic too, so for instance, if I added some more data on the top right here and some extra data over here on the bottom and we went back to the worksheet without needing to press refresh or anything like that, it's all being updated here too. You might be surprised to hear that the dot operator is actually a bit of a shortcut. In fact, it's part of a bigger function called the trim range function. So let me show you how that works. Let me remove the dot operator so that we can have some zeros in front and some zeros in the end. As we have seen, to remove the zeros before and after, we used the dot operator. But if you wanted to use a formula instead, it's the trim range function. All we have to do is to cover this range in parenthesis of trim range function and hit enter. You'll notice that is removed 0 from the front and from the end as well. If we go back inside of the function and put a comma there, you'll notice that we have this trim mode. To get rid of the zeros on the top, use 1, get rid of the ones on the bottom, use 2, and use 3 if want to get rid of zeros both sides. When you press comma key again, this is if you had the data in a column instead of in a row format. Let's just put 1 and hit enter and you see that leading zeros at the top are gone. And same way, if you change it to 2, trailing zeros from the bottom are gone. And if you don't give any number or put 3, then zeros are gone from both the sides. You might think the trim range function is a great substitute for the dot operator, but here's the catch. When formulas get a little more complex, that's not really the case. Let me show you. Imagine we've got a subtraction formula, and we just want to clean up these extra zeros. If we only wrap the formula with trim range at the start and hit enter, you'll see we actually get errors toward the bottom. So what do we have to do? We need to add another trim range at the end as well. That fixes the problem, but now take a look at the formula bar. Suddenly, this super simple subtraction looks long, clunky, and way harder than it should be. And that's exactly why I'd recommend sticking with the dot operator. It's much cleaner, easier to use, and gets the job done without all that extra mess. Up next, let's dive into some more real-world, complex examples where the dot operator really shines. But before we continue, if you're enjoying this walkthrough and want to see more videos like this to level up your skills even further, make sure to subscribe the channel so that you will get the notifications for all the uploads. Alright, let's get back to it. Here I have case where I want to find all the unique products from the list, and as you know there are always a chance to get the new products added in the list. So what do? Let's try to use the unique function and select the column as a range to find the unique products. When you hit enter, you will see the leading 0, the problem we saw in our previous example, and it's appearing here because we have select the whole column B, which included the cells of column B, and it shows up as one unique product. To solve this problem, let's use the dot operator. Just double-click and edit the formula and put the dot before and after the colon and hit enter, and 0 is gone from the unique product list. Another real-life use case of the dot operator is when working with drop-down lists. For example, say we want a drop-down that pulls in our entire product list. We'd head over to the Data tab, click on Data Validation, and set it to List. Then for the source, we'd select the full product range and include few more rows for the later inclusion of more products. The problem? If we select all the way down to leave room for future entries, we end up with blank rows showing up in the drop-down. Not ideal. The fix is simple. Just add a dot after the colon in your range. Hit OK and boom, no more empty options at the bottom. Even better, when we add new products, they automatically appear in the list. Next real-life usage of the dot operator is, let's say if we need to count the unique products in our list. We will use count A and unique functions combination and select the range including blank rows. As a result, count will have incorrect number because it would have considered blank rows as a one unique data. To solve this, just double-click the formula to edit it, and add a dot operator after the colon and hit enter. And now, you can see the correct count of unique products is shown. So, we are at the end of this tutorial on the dot operator. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and share it with your friends. Also let me know in the comment if you have any question or want to see a video on any other topic. Thank you for now, see you in the next video.